Hey guys, editing Nicole. So I realized while I was editing this video that the visuals of Eric Worre's video don't seem to match up with the audio of what he's saying. It seems like there's a bit of a delay. It's weird because I didn't notice the delay when I was recording, but I definitely noticed it when I was editing. So just keep that in mind. I think you could still hear him great, and it's not like the visuals necessarily add a lot of information. They're just kind of flashy, but I did want to acknowledge that was happening and that I'm uploading this video anyway because I think the content is solid otherwise. So just didn't want that to bug you if you were noticing it, because I noticed it too. All right, let's get started. Hey, party people. Welcome to Nicole Reacts, the show in which I, Nicole, react to online marketing gurus that I find, other people help me find, and who find me on the internet. My qualifications for marketing snark and marketing commentary are that I've owned a marketing company for 16 years. And in that time, I've worked with hundreds of clients on marketing strategy and implementation. So I know a fair bit when it comes to online marketing, as well as related topics like website design and search engine optimization. Speaking of marketing gurus, if you have anyone that you want me to talk about or a specific training or something like that, you can leave it as a comment on this video. Or if you're more shy, you can use the contact form of our website. That goes directly to me, and we will add them to the guru spreadsheet. I was cleaning up the spreadsheet today, and I started thinking about, gurus of reactions past. And I thought, what's Eric Worre been up to? And I saw this video that I want to watch, and it is about 21 strategies for generating new leads. 21 different strategies. I'm just very curious how he's going to count these. I'll be honest with you. So, in case you're not familiar with lead generation as a concept, there's a whole group of things that we just buy on the internet through like an e-commerce site. So, if you want a new water bottle or maybe a pair of sunglasses or something, you're going to go on a website or you're going to research things online, find a nearby store, go purchase it, or you're going to just buy them online. So, you can go through that entire transaction really without talking to somebody else. But there's a whole group of things that people can't really do that for. We could say that maybe you don't just go and buy a house, for example. You don't just look online and be like, yes, let me add that to my cart. So sometimes bigger purchases, or it could be more kind of service oriented businesses. So maybe I need to talk to a business lawyer about services I need for my business, or maybe I need to talk to an accountant or something like that. I typically, for lead generation, it's not just services. It doesn't have to be. It could be products too, but typically there has to be some kind of conversation. Someone can't just go and buy it. And so what these companies do is they spend, time and effort, whether it's through advertising or maybe they create a resource that's perfect for that person they want to attract. And in return, they collect the person's contact information. They're a lead of somebody who is an ideal customer. So the idea of lead generation, it could be something that is quote unquote free, like a free course or a free ebook. It could also be something like someone sees an ad and it's give us your name and email for a free consultation, and they just type it in and they're done. But this idea is that you obviously need leads coming into your business if you do sell these kind of products, and you need them coming in on a regular basis. And you probably need them coming from multiple sources. If you just have one ad that's getting you all your leads and suddenly that ad stops working, you'd be in trouble. So, a video about different ways to generate leads not only would be helpful for somebody who has to talk someone into a network marketing business, but could theoretically be helpful if you have a service based business or just have some kind of product that requires education before people purchase. So let's see what Eric has to say about lead generation and how many different ideas he has about it. I have a feeling, by the way, sometimes when these people try to get like high numbers of something, it's, oh, leave comments on a Facebook page or post content to a Facebook page, and they'll list those as two different things, even though it just posting content or responding to content has to do with just being a part of a Facebook page. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes these numbers get artificially inflated because we count some things twice. I think that might be happening here, but who knows? I've been wrong before. I could be wrong again. But let's see what Eric has to say about lead generation. This came out about 7 months ago. I have no idea how I missed it, but we're going to catch up today. Don't worry.
Today, I want to give you 21 strategies for unlimited network marketing prospects in 2023. If you don't know me, my name is Eric Worre. I've been 35 years now in the network marketing profession, probably best known as the best-selling author of GoPro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. I've hosted the largest, most powerful events around the world. I've helped millions of people, and I can help you too. So here's 21 strategies that I've learned over 35 years and what's also working right now. And make sure you stay to the 21st strategy because it's probably the most important of all. Here we go. Number 1.
They always save the most important one for the end, don't they? Tricky.
Your goal should be education and understanding, helping people know more about what you have with your product or your opportunity. Don't worry about customers. Don't worry about distributors. That'll happen. Just focus on helping people understand what you have.
Okay, I see how he's going to get to 21 now. I thought it was going to be like, okay, these are the kinds of things you're going to do to get leads. But if it's more of this general approach, I can see how he can get up to 21.
Number 2, your network is your net worth. Incredible value is going to be added to your life, regardless.
Educate people, have a network. Okay.
Of if people become a customer or join your business. Growing your network is going to serve your life. Number 3, as you build your list, mentally make sure to give everyone a chance. Don't prejudge or make a decision for another person. You do not know what's going on in somebody else's life. Your job is education and understanding, and you're going to give every single person a chance.
Okay, I sort of agree with this. When I was first starting my business, I kind of assumed that everybody was in the same mode that I was, and they didn't have a lot of extra money, and maybe they would want to learn to do this stuff themselves. So I constantly tell people like, oh, you don't have to pay me to do it. I can show you how to do it. You can do it yourself. But the reality is that I was disqualifying some people from being customers, even accidentally, because sometimes people just want to take something off their plate. They just want to not worry about their marketing. Okay, I thought we'd be getting more tactical ideas here. I don't know why I thought that, but.
Number 4, this is work. Building a list, finding prospects is work, but it's valuable life work. Take it very seriously.
Strategy number 4, work. Nobody wants to work anymore.
Number 5, now we're going to begin to give you strategies on how to build your prospect list.
This video is called 21 Strategies, so I kind of thought this was going to start with number 1, but okay, we're going to start with real strategies at number 5. Okay.
And we're going to start with every single person in your phone. If they're in your phone, they go on your list. No prejudging, giving everybody a chance. Every single person on.
That's right. And now we're going to make everybody feel uncomfortable because there's whole groups of people in your life that are not in your life to transact with you, right? This could be family. This could be people who are in a power differential with you. So like, you know, you're their professor and they're your student, or you're their coach and they're the athlete. I don't recommend trying to sell things to either of those groups of people, either that family group or when there's a power differential, but what do I know?
On your phone, even if they said no in the past, go on your list. Number 6.
That's right. No doesn't ever mean no, right?
Every single person in your email. If they're not in your phone.
Strategies for marketing your prospects. Mine everyone on your phone, mine everyone who's in your email account.
They're in your email, make sure they go on your list. Number 7, this is a big one. Every person that you're connected with on social media, every single person that follows you, that you follow, that's connected.
Ooh, that was an interesting effect, the way that they use that phone frame and then they put the video of him in the phone frame. Classy.
Connected to you in any way needs to go on your list. Number 8, use all other lists.
All other lists. That's right. All the lists that you have access to.
Your address book, holiday cards, wedding invites, birthday invites, anywhere where you can think of other people, to add to your list. And you can start seeing you're going to be starting to build quite the list, especially when you add social media. Number 9, I want to give you a free resource that will help you to jog your memory. It's called the Ultimate Memory Jogger. It has hundreds of categories that will help you think about people that maybe you haven't put on your.
All right, I'm not going to download this thing, obviously, but I see that it's giving me a sample page. So I'm just going to read through the first part of one of these pages to give you an idea of what some of these are. Gymnast. You know how we all know one gymnast? Think about the gymnast. Okay. And the rest of these are going to be like H through K here. I'm just going to read them because these are clearly in alphabetical order. Hairdresser, handy person, health practitioner, hiker. That's right. You're going to be on a hiking trail and you're going to meet someone and you're going to add them to your list. Hospital staff. That's right. The nice phlebotomist that's trying to draw your blood. You're going to see if you can pull them into this. Human resources ST. I'm guessing that should say staff. And I think it's just like the page is being covered up. Human resources staff, insurance agent, interior decorator, investor, jeweler, karate master, kickboxing master, kitchen renovator. Yeah, this is a multi-page document that says things like that.
On your list already. All you have to do is go on the link connected to this video and download that free resource, the Ultimate Memory Jogger. It's going to help. Number 10, once you've started to build this list, I want you to think about the second degree of separation. And here's what I mean by that. Who do these people know that you also know? Add those people to your list. Social media will help you with this. You can see who your friends are following, and you could start to add to your list that way.
Now, I love how we're spending all this time making a very theoretical list. I forgot what number we're on.
Now, strategy number 11. Okay. It's not about who you know right now.
If you've just spent hours or in fact days pulling together this list, but it's not about who you know.
Talk to the top earners inside of your company or inside of this entire profession. Very few of them had a big number of people that they knew prior to joining your company join their business. So get this in your head. It's not who you know now. It's who you're going to meet and what you're going to do with that.
Because you're going to recruit people and they're going to recruit people and so on. I don't get how knowing people and realizing you don't know everyone you need to know yet is a strategy, but okay.
So strategy number 12, raise your awareness. You're meeting new people all the time. Make sure that you add them to your list. Somebody gives you good service, add them. You meet somebody at a party.
Oh my God, can you imagine? You've just ordered food at a restaurant and you're trying to pull your waitress into your
party.
thing.
Add them. You meet somebody at some sort of function, add them. Number 13, actively search for like-minded people on social media and friend them up. Anybody who likes or comments on any of your posts, friend them up. Just be aware these people are already in your orbit. You just need to add them to your friend list and add them to your prospect list.
If you're just starting off and you're not the kind of person who naturally, does this with other people, that you don't naturally put a lot of information out there, or you're not naturally going out and meeting new people all the time. I love how he thinks that random people are going to be commenting on your stuff. They might once in a while, but you can't really count on that. I guess what he should say instead is how to find these like-minded people. Should I be searching certain hashtags? Should I be finding places that have specific communities around interests? So like a Facebook group or a subreddit or something like that, and be making friends with people there. I know he's trying to go through this fast and show that he has 21 strategies, but I'd like a little bit more information.
Number 14. Join social groups with common interests, and here's the key, bring value to the group. If you're into any interest at all, join those groups, bring value to the
Isn't finding like-minded people going to be about finding groups? Aren't those two, couldn't those two just be the same thing?
group, and you're going to find natural friends effortlessly. Strategy 15, join groups in your community, groups in person. Anything that's in your community that you can join and bring value to is going to help you expand your network. Number 16.
Okay, I screwed up. I thought this was about generating leads, but I'm looking at the title again more closely and it says 21 strategies for network marketing prospects. Now, these people use the term lead and prospect interchangeably, but a prospect, according to Eric Worre, is just somebody that exists in the world. Whereas a lead, like I was talking about at the beginning, is somebody who would actually maybe theoretically be open to buying your product or service. Like I said, they use these interchangeably, and maybe I'm just mixing up this video with another video I'm going to film later. So this whole video is about how to add to a really long list of people that, number one, is so long that you're going to feel uncomfortable trying to maintain. And number two is filled with a bunch of people that aren't relevant at all. So it's going to lead to a lot of rejection for you. Yeah.
This is a big one. Attend in-person events. Attend.
So basically, every MLM person who has a downline that does not want to attend the upcoming conference could be sent this video and shown that one of the best things that you can do is go to in-person events to meet people. Disregard the fact that they're in the same networking marketing company as you if you're going to the annual conference, but
attend these events, conventions, trade shows, anything that you can attend to be able to meet interesting people. And then with your awareness up, add those people to your prospect list. Strategy 17, actively search for influencers in your community and online. Find a way to connect with those people. And then here's the kicker again. You're going to hear this over and over. Bring value. Get to know those people inside of your community, and good things are going to happen.
But how do I know that someone is an influencer, and how do I find them? Again, I get that this is supposed to be a fast video showing just how easy this is, but it would help to have a little bit more content.
Strategy 18, volunteer. You cannot believe how many influencers are connected to these different organizations. Help them as best you can, and you're going to find out that they will in turn help you.
You can also just volunteer for the sake of volunteering too.
Number 19, take up some new hobbies. And
in all your spare time from making this giant list of everybody you know who exists in the world, develop some additional hobbies.
You will find natural prospects. You won't even have to work at it. It's going to naturally show up. Number 20 is.
So I think Eric and people like him forget that not everyone is as inclined to talk to random strangers as he is. I say this as someone who is naturally outgoing. I've met friends on airplanes. I have friends I've met at college parties. So like they were visiting another friend at my college and we got to be friends. I meet people all the time, but I understand that not everybody is like that. And even as I get older, I am less inclined to just go up to strangers and start talking to them. So when he says, "Oh, it's going to come naturally to you," I feel like there's a lot of hobbies that you could participate in, even if you're around a group of people that wouldn't necessarily lead to you chatting up the person next to you. Like when I go skiing, I am typically there early in the morning. I'm on the chairlifts by myself, and I am typically listening to an audiobook or music. There have been times, like whole multiple hours, that I've gone without speaking to another person except to thank the lift attendant for handing me my chair at the chairlift. You know what I mean? So if you have a hobby that is athletic, so maybe you're in a biking group, you might bike with these people every week for over a month. And because you're doing a physical activity, maybe you're not necessarily talking to each other, you're just biking together. Or maybe you have a more introverted hobby and you all happen to be in the same room. It doesn't mean you're going to necessarily like be buddy buddy with everybody who's there. I think extroverted people assume that everybody operates like they do. And I guess, like I said, while I'm extroverted, I have enough introverted friends to understand that they don't. And that assuming something is going to just happen without any effort is not true.
Never stop. Here's the kicker. This isn't something that you do once and you're done. If you just add 2 people a day to your prospect list, that's like 700 a year. It's 3,500 people in 5 years. What if you added 5? What if you added 10?
Do you meet 5 people a day? Do you meet 10 people a day? If you live in a small town or you're self-employed or you work from home or you're a stay-at-home parent, like, you're probably not meeting 5 people a day. You're probably not even meeting 2 people a day. But I guess you're just supposed to look around the internet for random people. And then what are you supposed to do with it? Which I'm sure he will sell you as part of a course or something.
And number 21, bring value to your network, even if they don't become a customer or a distributor on your team. Help people, be a good friend. Your life will be better, and surprise, you will never run out of quality people to talk to.
Wrong two. That is the wrong two. It should be TO. But this video is very slickly edited. I'll give him that.
So if this helped you, make sure to subscribe to this channel to get more information on how you can grow a more successful business. And if you know someone that would benefit from this information, make sure to share it. Until next time, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world.
A better way than who? You mean self-employed people? You mean people who have jobs? Like, I'm not sure, like, what better way, what's it better than? You know what I mean? So there's even less in there than I thought there was going to be. I thought it was going to feel more like that Ray Higdon video that I reacted to a while back that was like, here's 10 ways you can use Facebook to grow your network marketing business. I'll link to that video in the show notes. So I would say if you're thinking about your business and that you need to generate some leads, right, or some prospects, and you didn't want to make a list of everybody you've ever met, everybody you could potentially meet, and everybody who you know who exists on the internet, if you want to use your time, I think in a more constructive way, what you could do is think about who your target customer is and what they might like or where they might be hanging out online. So let me give you an example. So let's say that I'm a divorce lawyer and I practice in New York State. Maybe I want to make on my website a checklist called Checklist for Getting Divorced in New York State. And then I have, as part of the checklist, there's like a little timeline. This is what you need to do 6 months out. And this is what you need to do 3 months out. And this is what you need to do 1 month out, whatever. I don't know anything about getting divorced in New York State. I'm just making something up here. So anybody who would think that was valuable would leave their email address to download it. And then I would have their contact information. Now, I'd obviously want to be using that carefully, right? Because getting divorced is sort of sensitive information to have about somebody. But another thing I might do is I might join a few divorce subreddits. And if somebody is posting asking for information, I could be commenting and giving them some helpful information. People could see me being helpful and maybe they click over to my profile and my profile says that I'm a divorce lawyer in New York State. And then people would be able to contact me on Reddit if they wanted to learn more about that. I think both of those things would be infinitely more worth my time than me making a list of every possible person that I know and then thinking maybe they want to get divorced. I get that he's making this video for network marketers, and typically these people are selling products like nutritional supplements or shampoo or something that theoretically everybody needs. But I think most of us understand that our product probably has a natural audience. And rather than trying to beg my high school ski coach or my friend's dad to buy something from me, I could actually be selling what I'm selling to somebody who actually wants to buy it. And it will be not only a lot less painful, but take a lot less effort and cost me a lot less time and money to do so. So that's all I got for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, there is, I think, 110 videos on the playlist. If you go to Nicole Reacts on this YouTube channel, you'll see reaction videos to all kinds of marketing gurus, MLM people, and otherwise. You can also go to the breakingeveninc.com website, click on blog, and all of the videos are cross posted there as well. If you want to lightly keep in touch, our email newsletter is a great way to do that. breakingeveninc.com/newsletter to sign up. We do offer no obligation marketing consultations. The link to that, if you are interested, is on our website, breakingeveninc.com. It is also in the show notes of this video. We can talk. It's a no pressure situation, which you probably understand if you've watched these videos before. It's pretty laid back over here. And if you really like this video and want to help the channel, please share it or share any of our other videos with a friend, a family member, somebody you think would get a kick out of it, because the YouTube algorithm has no idea what this channel is. Is it small business? Is it marketing tutorials? Is it commentary and reaction? It is all of those things together, but it all has to do with business and marketing. So if you want to learn more about that, I hope you stick around. So thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day and see you next time. Take care.